Big dog, let's show Maru. It's Aristotle, yeah, my clan be wildin'. Talk so much shit, you can hear me smiling. On the phone, drinking Henny, playing Bliss 2000. What's the code for unlimited turbo? It's a show, gotta limit commercials. I was going through the motions like a dance rehearsal.
Okay.
You see the glow back? Yeah,
What happened?
Yeah. I said, you see the glow
Oh, you
back?
trying to.
Oh, you mad because I'm shining?
Yo, but get off your phone.
Shut up, Nikki.
You called him a niggy?
Yeah. Little Nickies like that be getting me mad. Used to call niggas niggies back in the day.
Nigga called you Niggy Minaj.
Oh man, Buck, I passed by your block yesterday. I was hoping to see you.
Oh, yeah, you ain't gonna see me over there, baby.
That's
So
mad
I
gay.
could have been like, yo, speak.
He threw you off, didn't he? He's about to say something else, right?
Nigga pulling up on niggas unannounced.
Yeah, talking about speed things up, right? You walking too slow.
I was gonna say, yo, holla back before I speed things up.
Pause.
Stay from over
No,
there.
nobody
man.
was
It's good
thinking
people
gay.
over there.
Let it go.
Be careful.
I say pause.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm not fucking with you today.
So, man, we out here, you know. Yeah, welcome everybody. You know, it's episode 68 of the Something Ventured Podcast, the Venture Clan Podcast. All right, y'all gonna do the drum roll? Like, what we doing, my nigga? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Are we on it?
Of course. We got that.
Oh, okay. All right.
You already know that this is Av Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Aristotle.
Yo, it's Buck the World, a.k.a. Too Loud, the freaking naughty venture, yeah, the nasty one.
In the back, we got the superstar of the group.
What else?
My man, 2 Guns Up.
What else?
The 2 Gun Sugar Digger.
What else?
Man, No Face, No Case.
What else?
The Young Wizard Kelly.
What else?
Yo, he had to get this drum roll reset after like 4 episodes ago. We introduced y'all niggas to the drum roll.
What else?
Oh, Meezy.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Meezy.
Let's go. Episode 6A. We out here. By the way, I hate that drum roll. I'd rather this.
Oh,
yeah, I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta figure out a system to get that to start and stop when we want it. It gotta
Right.
end with something dynamic.
Yeah, like usually ends with like
Yeah.
the symbol.
I hate it. I just don't like the digital sound of it. Like,
You gotta tape a nigga playing the drums, man. You gotta take it old school.
that's a fact.
You got a
I
Quincy
need
Jones
I
this
need
shit,
a live
nigga.
sound, man.
Got a Quincy Jones this, my nigga. You gonna Quincy Jones this? What you gonna do? There's 2 types of niggas out here. It's Quincy Jones and niggas that's not Quincy Jones. You looking like you're not Quincy Jones right now.
Dead.
Are you Quincy? You're not answering them. Are you Quincy Jones
Yo,
right
I'm
now?
too high right now. Let's move on.
Too high.
That's not even like.
I'm too high. What you high on? You high
That
on
ain't
pot
even
news?
like you, man.
What you high on?
Dead high on pot news.
Don't say my joke louder than me.
Classic joke.
That's exactly what the skit
That'll
was about.
definitely get you.
Niggas taking the joke you said and saying it
Say it
really
That should
loud.
have
right?
definitely get you, the double credit. Niggas be like, oh, what?
Now,
What'd you say?
you definitely got that credit, but
Oh, yeah. You just the timing. It's always about the timing.
see, it's all about timing.
This nigga complimented you like 9 times today.
Yeah, I don't know. How's you guys' week going? He's gotta work that
Yeah,
out.
stretch through the homosexuality. My week was lit, you know. Some interesting shit going on this week. I'm in my health journey, you know. Feel me? Drinking smoothies, eating vegetables, working out, you know.
I feel you. I
You know?
feel you. We gotta take our health seriously in 2020, you assholes.
All right? You unhealthy
That's a fact.
fucks.
Yeah.
All right?
Shit. The Ice-T sick fucks not even taking care of their own bodies in 2020.
Okay. Sick fuck goes to McDonald's and pulls out a Burger King coupon. Okay. Worse than that, he goes home and feeds the kids. Okay. Worse than that, she go home and kiss her husband. This shit's disgusting. Keep the chickens clucking. So my wrist is nothing.
Yo, I'm good. Ice-T needs to just do his character from Law and Order SVU everywhere.
Shit. What you did over there, Omar? What's going on?
What the fuck did I do this week?
Drugs.
A damn thing.
Besides that, let me stop. I ain't do no drugs.
I already told niggas you was hot.
You feel me?
Nah, I was babysitting a dog.
You was
What you
dog
call
sitting?
it? I was dog sitting, whatever. And that I think that dog hates me, man.
Oh, where?
Yeah, because every time I come around, that's when her father and her mother goes away.
Yeah, so it knows like, oh, when this nigga shows up, I'm not gonna have a good time.
The first 2 days that I was there, she made sure she trashed everything. Every time I went in the room and stayed there for a little long, she would trash everything.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
In 2020, you think bitches would get along? Like,
Beast. Get him.
That's crazy.
nigga walked right into
That's
that one.
crazy.
Yeah,
sorry
nigga.
to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that.
Had a what you call a bag full of like bottled water bottles, empty water bottles. She literally ripped off the bag and like it was bottles everywhere around the living room.
Damn. Oh, you brought the dog to you?
Oh no.
Oh, you went to where it?
Yeah,
yeah. Did you beat the dog?
Hell no. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Don't people discipline? How do you train your dog?
I don't know. I think the water bottle, people usually get the water bottle, squirt the dog when it does something wrong.
I mean, it ain't my dog. I mean, why am I doing all that for?
I feel you.
But you got to clean it up every time.
Just make sure it doesn't die. Like it doesn't die when you're there. You
Right.
should get a job.
Right.
All right, that's all right. That's cool.
But if it was my dog,
I feel like dog people out there would probably be like, oh yeah, Omar ain't shit. Like,
what you mean? All I did was clean up after.
now you gotta like, talk to this shit, People be way more dog person with their dogs.
It's like, hey,
you all right?
hey, lightning, okay?
I mean, I don't
okay,
love,
buddy.
I don't love dog that much. I could tolerate them.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah,
Yo,
but,
did
I'm
y'all,
one of those people too.
Did y'all see the shit with the white people like running like from the animal rights groups running down on homeless people and snatching their dogs away?
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Why are they doing that?
Just like running up on them?
Yo, homeless man sitting on the floor with his dog. White dude wrestling the homeless. Yo, what are you doing? They wrestling. You snatch something from somebody's saw you turn.
Yo.
White dude turn. Give his man's the dog. His man just book it with this homeless man's dog. Nigga just walk off like, nah, this dog needs a good home. Da, 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 da.
Yo, that's wild. Fuck what you mean, bitch? I'm out here on the street. Where's my home?
This is the shit.
Niggas trying to steal my dog.
This is the shit that's wrong with white people. Like, white people see homeless people with pets and be like, oh, I wish there was something I could do to help that dog.
Help that dog.
Yeah,
That's
I got
fucked up. We gotta.
got the globe.
I don't know what we in terms of our community, old black person, niggas who look like that, we gotta be worried about no damn dogs. But they gotta do something about that, man, because that's crazy.
That's a
You
fact.
stealing from the homeless. Damn.
You feel me? I hate having to be the violent guy, but I'm like, we gotta bring back asshole. Like, if you see somebody trying to steal somebody's like dog, and from like a homeless person, like all homeless people is not just niggas on drugs
That's
that
a
don't
big
want to
fact.
work.
That's
Like,
a huge misconception.
if you live
in New
in
York
check
City.
the check, you're a couple missed checks from being homeless. All right, so nigga could be living check to check. Shit goes south. Boom, he ain't got nowhere to live. It's a little bit harder to get a job when you ain't got no address on your resume.
Super hard.
You feel me? So like, that's his dog, and like y'all running up snatching people dogs and shit or whatever. Like,
That was in New York.
I think the video I seen was in New York. You know,
like it ain't even like they be ignoring their dogs. Like those homeless, they take care of their dogs.
yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely be asking for money for the dog. So, how the dogs
You
eating?
get what I'm saying? Like,
That's
And a lot of the time, people give them money because they feel bad about the dog. So if you take that away, then it's like, damn, now I gotta work double.
you feel me?
how am I supposed to get? the
Even that,
sympathy?
like, you ain't about to just run off with my shit. Like, and that's why I be weird when like people be like sitting around watching shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh yeah, like, oh now I would have stabbed this nigga. Like,
Yeah, that's wild. You gotta be brave as shit to interact with the homeless and like wrestle with the homeless. Oh my god, the worst thing I could imagine. If he just licked him, like imagine he licked his cheek. Like he'd have
white
been,
people don't care. White
son.
people let dogs lick them in their mouth. They don't give a fuck
my
about germs.
Gosh,
They are the
what?
germ. White people been sick since birth. Every white person got a little bit of a cold all the time. Okay, I've never met a white person that didn't always have a little bit of a cold.
It's my carcass. I'm
Okay, you
sorry,
feel
it's
me?
my
I'm not
carcass.
talking about the Italians. Okay, for the Italians get upset. Like, but white people, like, you always got a little bit of a cold. I don't know what that's about. Work on that.
That's wild, man. That's
Word.
pray for the homeless. The
You know.
stealing their dogs. They
Michael
don't got
Petro.
much left, and there you go, stealing
Yeah.
their shit.
I'm gonna teach y'all a technique to completely disable niggas when there's shit going on outside and you making the decision to involve yourself. Like, you just walk up and you grab both their legs from like calf down,
Mm-hmm.
and you just lift and scoop. Like nobody can defy gravity, my nigga. Gravity rules all. Like,
Get your point across.
you feel me? And once they hit that floor, you just fuck them up. You and the homeless man jump that nigga. The dog might jump in, get some bites off. You feel me? Like, cause that's crazy. Like the goal of niggas to work. Like I be thinking about Peter. I wish y'all niggas would throw blood on my minks, nigga.
They still doing that? Ain't no way they still doing that. It's a dangerous time. For
Yo,
niggas
where'd
to
you
be
get
running.
animal blood?
Yeah, that better not be animals' blood. If
That better
Peter's
not
running
be
around
humans' blood. It
with
better not be
animal
nobody's
I always
blood.
thought it was like paint, like red paint.
Yeah,
some
paint
shit.
and shit.
Nah, they
Because
be,
if they running around with animals' blood, who's
So where did you get that?
Yeah,
nah,
Peter. Where the
used to-
fuck you
Nah, they
getting
do
the
paint
animals'
too,
blood?
but they used to be on their blood shit. Like, don't throw shit on my chinchilla, nigga. Just chinchill. Like, you tripping, right?
Chill.
Just you bugging.
You don't know how much I pay for that.
Just made me a sacrifice to Cthulhu.
Yeah,
Fuck
what?
around.
Nigga, you a sacrifice. Like, what? Nigga, I'm about to wear a white coat.
That's wild. If niggas is still running, Peter's brave as fuck.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta do all that. If you want me to donate to your cause, like I'd be more than happy to do that.
Like,
Get that
first
get that tax
murder.
write off. Feel me?
First murder. And throw paint on
Don't
you.
come ruin my shit.
Nigga, the animal died already. Like, I didn't kill the animal. Like, it's not even my coat. I bought this from a black grandma. Like,
I'm about to get my ass whooped when I get in the house.
Old black grandma's got a fucking mink, my nigga.
That's a big fact.
Okay, y'all niggas got one light bulb in your crib. Grandma got a mink, and it's at the furrier right now. Like,
No, it's super facts.
that shit different.
They don't be attacking niggas that be having bird fur on their hat. Like
Oh, like the little feather, the
yeah,
derby.
yeah, feather in their
nah.
hat.
They
like,
don't give a fuck
Nah, they
about
looking
it.
for
that
the
same
big,
energy.
They looking for the big game, the $5,000 shit. You got
Yeah.
your shit $5,000, got some hefty to it. Like, your shit heavy.
That be the wild shit
Yeah.
because white people the ones out here killing all the fucking animals.
My coat's made out of bald eagle.
These niggas just hunting shit that just say they killed it. Like, oh yeah, yeah.
Wild game hunting, giraffes, rhinoceros, shit
The
that
fuck?
doesn't really replenish itself that often. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
white rhinos are extinct now. I think they went
Yeah.
extinct last year.
I murdered a Komodo dragon. I'm not even from Australia. I just went.
Had to kill something.
Okay, I had to tranquilize it, and I just came up and slit his throat. Like, yo, what,
And I
nigga?
sung it to sleep. I said, shh. I said, shh.
And then I just took a photo with it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna put the head on my wall.
Fucking psychos, man.
Yeah, something wrong with y'all niggas, B.
Nah, what do you-
That's what happened when you're allergic to the sun. You think that's logical. I'm done attacking y'all for the next 10
right?
minutes.
Yo, leave the more of the story. Leave homeless people alone with their dogs.
That's
Word.
a fact.
But what y'all got on the little topic list for today?
I got some interesting talking points. What do you guys think about this guy? He went to jail he got sentenced to jail for 90 days because someone was wearing a MAGA hat, the Make America Great Again hat.
Mhm.
He went over to the person, told him he didn't like his hat. The person said he didn't care. So he wound up slapping the hat off the nigga and then spit on him. So now he's going to jail for 90 days. I wanted to bring that up to you guys. How do you feel? What do you guys do when you see niggas with MAGA hats on? Do y'all see niggas with MAGA hats on still?
I don't think I've yet. I haven't seen not even one. with
Yeah,
them
I've
on.
never came across a human in that hat.
Yeah, because it's like, for as much as it's on the internet and like wild shit like this, we're like, what are you doing? First of all, you shouldn't have slapped the nigga hat off. Like, telling them off should have been more than enough for you to be like, oh yeah, I feel like because he's white, so he's trying to just get those points. Like, you probably don't really care. So like, or maybe he does. I don't know. I don't know. He might be the anomaly. Who cares? But it's more than enough to get your point across. Like, yo, like I don't fuck with this. Like, plus it's like, who the fuck is still wearing MAGA hats in 2020? Man?
Well, these white redneck racist niggas.
Like, y'all think Trump about to get reelected?
Listen, man.
Like I said, you don't really see. I mean, you don't really see them around like that. They're probably just doing it for shock value. For people
Yeah,
to
I
just
feel
look
like
at
if
it and take
anybody
a picture and
wears-
they take it off the next block.
Niggas
Exactly.
ain't doing that
Exactly.
shit here because it's like, one, New York City's too random of a place. Like, today they got niggas on the subway with no pants and it's cool. Like, tomorrow that's a crime, you know? Okay, I done seen niggas get acid thrown on them in the subway. Niggas got jumped for nothing. Too much going on in the city for you to be like, I'm about to leave with this. You doing that like you're asking for some stupid shit to happen. Like,
Yeah,
Don't.
fucking around, come facing a nigga like Jim Jones. He gonna smack your goofy off.
Smack. Well,
feel
nigga
me?
like this too. This dude, whoever this dude was, you feel me? He going to jail for 90 days though. They thought that was a little too beast to spit on. He ain't to spit on.
Yeah, he didn't have to spit.
He didn't
on
even
him.
spit on the hat. Like you spit on the guy. Like,
You could have just smacked that
Nah, I
hat
feel
off
you.
and keep it
It's
moving.
because it's like what the hat represents.
yeah,
like,
nah, I
you
feel
know,
him.
like
that plashing, but
yeah,
like,
everybody that got this hat on is on some real racist shit.
I could
and-
feel him if he was on some. Yeah, if you got that hat on, then you're most likely going to try to vote for Trump again. Like, oh, we got static. Like,
Yeah,
I could
like
feel
you with
on
this
that.
hat on lets me know that you like these things. Like you endorse these behaviors.
And I was
Fuck out of here. That's why I shop. So my kids shop. You see the glow? You seen the glow just now?
dead.
Nigga.
You over here blinding motherfuckers watching this shit.
Is your shit bling bling? My shit bling blow.
All right, here's another interesting. Well, what you guys want to bring some shit up? Because this is like mad left field. But
Nah,
I just
go
thought
ahead,
it was
man.
mad
It's all-
it's
interesting.
all
This is
left
all the
field.
interesting shit I seen over the week.
Okay.
What do you guys think about? So y'all know Gwyneth Paltrow, right? Like the white lady, the
Yeah,
actor.
Spider-Man.
Right. She played
No,
Iron Man's
Yeah, that's what I
wife or
meant.
whatever in Marvel. So she has her own line of candles, and one of the candles it's called "This Smells Like My Vagina," and it's on her website. So she has like this scented candle with the title, like the name of the candle. You know how some of them just be like Temperance or like Soul Butter. This shit is "This Smells Like My Vagina," selling for $75 on her website.
yo, if you like, if you like the soul butter and don't get no ass, bro. Imagine chick curve you and you lit the soul butter.
Yeah, I think I get in play with the "This Smells Like My Vagina." I seen people post like, oh, like memes was like, oh, like niggas is gonna be cheating and bitches gonna come home thinking like, oh, it smell like sex. Nah, that's that new candle I got. Smells like
my
Gwyneth
vagina.
Paltrow's vagina.
No, I don't think get no play. I think that's just for the like, for the creep white niggas. Like, that's for the creep white niggas that be in comments like, oh, I just wish my face was her chair. Like,
And now here's my follow-up question to that. Is there anybody y'all would like want a scented candle of their vagina?
is there anybody whose vagina I would want to smell? Yeah.
In candle format.
Well, he trying to do us like that.
I'm asking, I just want to know.
Hold on for a second.
Is there any celebrity
Wait, hold on
or
for a
any
second,
like
hold on for a
endorsement?
second. Yo, do you have a round of applause like sound effect over there?
nah,
Because
not
12
right now.
days in, my son is ready to get to the new. This nigga's been on his 2099 shit all week, yo. This nigga's in the future right here. That's a great, that's a real, keep that question for
Dead.
everybody.
I'm fucking dead. No answers.
Did you have a selection? I'm thinking.
No, I don't
you-
know. I don't know. I saw the story and that's the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh, let me ask these niggas if there's
Alright,
somebody.
because
they
that
want.
sounds weird. It's like, yeah, I want to smell so-and-so's like vagina.
Like I know a few people that probably would sell out. I know like maybe like Nicki Minaj would probably sell out. I feel like niggas be fiending for Nicki Minaj. I feel like
Who raised you?
I feel like who else would probably sell pretty
Rihanna
good?
would sell out.
Oh, Rihanna shit would
Beyonce would sell out.
Definitely. Definitely.
Rosa LaCosta would say.
Oh, Rosa Acosta? A whack ass only.
What would Oprah shit, bro.
Anybody trying to
Nah.
smell Oprah's mingy?
Whoopi Goldberg got one. Shit smell like beef jerky.
Yeah, stop violating.
This shit called Whoopi.
Shit smell like all the shit she was using in the movie Ghost. That older May.
Oh,
You
snap.
got that
Wow.
older May.
Nah, I just thought that was funny. That'd be an interesting trend to see if other like
All right, well, what celebrity would you want to perform oral sex on? Because then,
because then that's most likely the,
like
Yeah,
you get the
yeah,
I
smell.
don't know,
probably.
man. I don't know. You
I
gotta,
don't think I want to be smelling.
it's a very interesting concept. Like why
I was about to say it's a very interesting smell. I'd be like, yo,
that's a very interesting
this
concept.
nigga's in 3099. That nigga's in 3099.
That boy, what's that shit Marvy saying?
That boy potted.
Yeah, that boy potty today.
You feel me?
I just thought it was a crazy
Nigga
concept.
be catching
Like,
chicks straight off of work, like get with the twang. Get the,
hey, can I borrow some of your pussy juice? I'm trying to make a candle. Like.
right? Knock your pH off. Okay. Should spoil the fruit.
Dead.
You get the wrong person candle and all the fruit in your house spoil. Yeah.
South Bronx bitches. All their candles is the same. they got the Santa Cruz. What's that shit called? The Sangria.
Yeah,
I just want to make
Roman
it.
shit.
I just want to make it clear that he just said South Bronx bitches.
All the candles is olive green.
Shit just says Bronx. Oh. Put a gun on it. Oh, that was funny, yo. But Gwyneth Paltrow's really out here living her best life. I thought that was great. Plus, it's like the actress is like, yo, you're not even like, well, maybe she is that kind of person off camera, like that she gets down like that, where she be like, this is funny, like this is cute. Maybe niggas want to smell my vagina. Yo, ladies, Valentine's Day is coming up. Figure it out.
Yo, y'all seen that Mike Epps? What movie is that? It's this Mike Epps and T.I. movie where they work at a chicken restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Epps trying to holler at Shorty on some like Miss Parker shit from Friday. He was like, yo, when you gonna let me smell that thing?
You gotta be close to smell. I want to be close. I want to be deep.
Shit smell like Prospect Avenue. You're gonna be pissed.
Shit smell like Bronx on. Put the gun on it.
Is it Soundview?
Dude. Oh man.
Oh man.
What
Yo.
else is happening around the world?
Real nigga of the week, man.
Who's
This
that?
nigga-
Who's that go to?
This nigga girl told him to get her to get her tatted on him, whatever.
Yeah.
So this nigga went and tattooed her sucking his dick, tattooed on his shoulder, and showed it to her. She wasn't very pleased to see it.
That's wild. Now you have to walk around with that. She could just cut her hair, change her hair, look like a different person.
She could just leave. You still gotta go holler at bitches. Like,
Yo, who's this dick on your arm, bro? That's what everybody's gonna be saying. Like, yo,
it's mine.
What?
Huh? That's my ex. Sucking my dick to this day.
That's just mad weird, bro.
You could follow her at.
That's mad weird, bro. Yo, I wouldn't want my mans to show me that tattoo. Like, yo, look at my tattoo. Like, who you show? You take it, you go to the beat, yo, look at this dickhead.
Y'all getting it? Well, y'all niggas don't got tattoos. But
Nah.
Would you ever get a tattoo in general?
I thought about it.
Nah,
Verdict still
not
out?
interested.
I don't know. Probably not. I got sensitive skin. I don't want like my shit.
Ooh,
Why you
my
pussy?
epidermis hurt.
It gets pretty bad. Y'all don't know it like I know it.
That's one excuse I have never heard as far as someone not
This is
wanting to
a-
get a tattoo.
I
These
know
are real
mad people
concerns.
with sensitive skin with
Skins,
tattoos.
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, man, you just gotta untuck your pussy, man. Do that
I don't know.
first and foremost. I guess I got sensitive skin. I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's an excuse for everything. Yeah, you
Yeah.
want to go outside? I got sensitive skin.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in grass.
I can't even be in the same one.
I'm fucking dead.
That shit irritates.
Y'all heard about the porn stars? They're emailing news to anybody who hits this like link and donates money to like Australia.
Oh, for the wildfires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think it's probably successful. How much they raised already? Probably $1 million.
I ain't look,
I've
because
heard they raising a lot.
my thing is like, if you're a porn star, you're on the internet for free,
Yeah.
gargling 4 dicks, and you want to sell me a bikini photo.
It's like when the porn stars be like, no, I'm going to save kissing for my husband. Like,
What? Bitch, don't kiss me. Okay. That was in the prenup.
no, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, would y'all like date a porn star?
Date a porn
Or like
star?
former porn star?
Former porn star? No. Porn star? No. I'm sorry I made that seem like I would have chose the latter. I'm sorry if that came off like that was gonna be a different one. I'm sorry, maybe my tone was off. Let me try that again.
Yeah, I hope
Porn
the camera
star,
caught
no.
my face change. You was like, former? No. Current? No.
Sorry if that was misleading, but nah. It's just too much baggage, man. Like, too much baggage, bro. You know how many, like, I don't know. What they say, like, every time you have sex, that takes someone's energy a little bit. Like, bitch got all the energy. This bitch is a walking fucking nuclear reactor. Like.
Fucking dead. But porn stars got to go through like health checks and shit.
Nah, that's true. That's
So
true.
That'd be safer than just like,
Some random bitch, right?
yeah.
Nah. I don't know. I feel like if anybody could have access to my girl sucking someone else's dick. It's just
like footage of it?
Yeah, it's just like, and someone's promoting this. So it's like, hey, look at this. Like, look at this chick sucking dick on cam.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
That
Strippers, right?
mm-hmm.
Can they also be considered as prostitutes?
If they sell pussy.
Yeah. I feel like it's a job that's been out here for a while.
Okay.
You're already naked. People already got money out. I mean,
You just gotta.
Because people are coming at Jocelyn and because you made the same point, like, you know, in the line of the stripping job, you will at some point
end up giving
selling.
it up.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm not saying all strippers have sold sexual favors. I'm just saying,
If you did,
if I had to take a guess, it'd be like 90% of y'all. I seen Players Club.
I was about to say that. You saw how
Okay.
them other bitches were trying to
Okay. You know, Trix and Roxy had you out here roofied up. Okay. She did Lisa Ray dirty. Yo, the whole movie, I'm like, yo, why is there so much tension between these two women? And then it's just like, oh yeah, like now you got this bitch drunk and ate her out in front of a white dude.
Yeah, it was mad weird. Mad weird. But yeah, I feel like strippers are probably selling
Yeah.
that thing.
Would you date it like an ex stripper?
I would be more inclined to take a chance on a stripper than
Yeah, but now
porn
she's
star.
sucking
porn star.
random nigga in the strip club dick for like $30 behind a dumpster.
Yeah, see, it's just too much baggage, man. All of these professions just come with too much baggage. Every time you try to, how do you rationale that in your head? Like, oh, this bitch.
Do y'all ask women
it's
like how
just-
many bodies they got?
no, I think that's corny.
It comes up in conversation, but I don't ask.
Yeah.
It's just
All right,
like-
what number? What's the what's the highest number you'll stay?
the
I don't
highest
really,
number
that
I'll
doesn't
stay.
really faze me.
So like if a chick was like, nah, I got like 90 bodies.
But she said it that casually.
Well, you got a frog in your throat?
It'd be like, oh,
You staying?
I mean, in terms of how many years has it been? How old is she?
Nigga, how old are you?
I mean,
What's the age range of women you normally date? They usually like your age? Or like it's like a 2-year difference. Let's just say 30. Like she's 30 and she's like, yeah, Omar, like, nah, I'm feeling you. This is like date 14. By the way, I got 90 bodies.
oh, you was fucking.
Was date 15?
Because think about it in terms of being a guy.
You ain't answer yes or no first.
No, I'm I
You
mean,
wanna build
think
up
about
to
it. If you're a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and within 9 years, each year, some year you call like 10 bodies, some year 12, some year. That makes sense.
That nigga's on a
If
run.
you say you caught 90 bodies in 10 years,
Mm.
you get what I'm saying?
Decent 9 to 8 every year. So I mean, every
And if you've been single all along,
90 bodies is a lot. That's a lot of humans to have laid with. I know for a fact I haven't fucked 80 or 90 women. So it's like, whoa, I feel like your number should be around what I feel like my number should be. But then again, I don't ask because I don't want to know those kind of things. So I feel like
So it's the highest number like you stay
I would
for.
be comfortable with. I don't know. I would have to hear it and then see how I would react in that moment.
yeah,
I can't
I'll
even-
definitely have to take your age into consideration. And when did those 90 bodies
anything
add
like
up?
90. I hear 90. Oh, I'm out.
90's a lot,
That's
bro.
a lot,
It is a
especially
lot.
if on
It is a
off
lot.
regular conversation. Oh, man, I've had sex. You've had sex with 90 people. Now you fuck like you be out here like having sex, or you have
She could have been
sex a
porn-
few times.
She could have been a
throughout 10
porn star
years.
for 2 years.
Yeah, how much sex you gotta have for it to count as a body? Like you
Um,
count the body as like as soon as you get in there, it's like
That's a body.
I don't know. That's weird. I never really took into account like that because there's a few bodies that I kind of like don't count because one, I
you
just
can delete your wholeness. Shout out Dre, hit me up.
it's just like yo, like
Dre's candle probably sell.
oh yeah, nah, OD. But yeah, like I don't know.
Nigga had the OD creep face just now.
Yeah, that's too much. Like,
Now 90 is
a
a
lot.
little too much. I ain't gonna front. 90
but
is too much.
but like how you broke it up. If we had a conversation and it came up, she was like, yeah, like for the last 9 years or so, I probably had like 9 bodies per year.
If she's in her 40s,
That's
she
like,
told
oh,
she had 90
that's-
bodies, and it's like,
That's not too many bodies a year spread out throughout the year. Wow, that's like only 9 people over the last 10 years. Okay. You're sexually active, but you're not like fucking. Now, if it's, oh yeah, I started having sex, you know, when I got to college. and you're my age, and you fit 90 bodies in between 5 years, 7 years.
Oh, now you out here.
That's nah.
You see the look on this nigga's face?
You had to double up. Now you're doing 12, 10 a year. Every now you might take a 9, an 8. You feel me? But you averaging quite
That's
a
a
few
lot,
niggas.
bro. In
doubling
college,
up.
nigga, how long is a semester? Like 3 months?
Yeah.
Like 3-4 months?
Yeah.
I know chicks with like 12 bodies in a semester.
Yeah.
It's just like 4 bodies rush week. I'm like, damn.
It's easy to have sex.
Yeah, like that's what's up. At the same time,
Especially if
it's
you're a
like,
super senior in college.
Oh yeah.
yo, I don't know, man.
Is
Yeah.
there
Now,
a
90
cap?
bodies
Is
a lot.
there a
90
cap
bodies a
for
lot.
you? Whereas
Is
it's
that-
like, oh yeah, that's too many bodies. Because I don't ask. I don't necessarily ask, but it does come up in conversation or out.
I hate when the number's too low. That just lets me know, like,
Oh, yeah, you're
you about to
lying.
be corny.
You're lying.
You might not be lying. You might be corny because, like, some people like they always want to volunteer. Like, yeah, I only got like 5 bodies.
Now, I usually get the question the question that I normally get is like, oh, how many girls have you dated?
Yeah,
that's a stupid. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I've dated a few women.
The amount of girls you dated, that's
doesn't
easy to
necessarily-
come up. That's much easier to come up with.
Yeah, but it doesn't always
Because you
necessarily.
you don't count bodies as dating somebody. You don't.
But you go on like one date with somebody, just don't work out. Like you never see this bitch again.
No, when I say dating, I'm talking about like
long term.
Like long term dating.
Like you would actually consider like, oh, I dated that person.
Yeah.
So it's like, I
dated 2 people and cheated every day. Like, I don't know, man.
Then that would be more
tough.
toward how many bodies you had instead of how many people you dated.
It's definitely tough.
That's different.
I can't date a porn star. That's my summary for this.
It's hard. And those people who love porn stars, like in real life, like, yo, you the strongest. You could do anything.
I say, like, based on what am I, 28?
I feel like your body should match mine. I definitely don't have 90, so you shouldn't be in 90.
Yeah, then that's wild, just because of the dangers.
Yeah.
Like, if there was no dangers to sex, and it's like, I also, like, I look at chicks where, like, it takes me a long time to get past the fact, like, not even the numbers, like, the caliber. Like, yeah, fucking corny niggas. Like, yo, fucking niggas with no job, or like.
Y'all think girls would feel like that about a guy that had 90?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
He out. Some shit like that.
But then they might want to join the club. I've told people like my number before, and they was like, "What?" Da, da, da. I'm like, "Yeah, man. Like, you know, I had some good runs. I had some good alley oops. Like, you feel me? Like, I was way outside. Like, if I had to run back to the house, it's gonna take me a minute to get there. Well, you know, bitch, I can't. You also can't be at the store. Yeah, shit's wild.
Shit, what else you got, man?
Oh yeah, it's mad shit.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of sex, turns out Philly got the 3rd highest STD rating in the country. What do you guys think about that? 50 states. Philly's number 3.
Who's the other 2?
I don't know.
How you gonna get 3 and not bring up the other 2?
That's the one.
Philly's a city.
Yeah.
Yo.
In the country though.
Nigga. Let me see. Of STDs in general?
And of STDs in general. The highest STD rates in the US. That's the entire country. Really, that's 50 states.
Now I gotta look this up.
Philly is up there. Meek Mill posted it and said, "Yo, what's good, y'all?" Riding through my old hood, fucking with no new bitch.
That's why this nigga Meek telling niggas, nah, yo, young men, yo, focus on money, leave these bitches alone.
Yo, I'm going to all the orphanages and I'm buying them out. You guys are gonna be set. Don't worry about no bitch out here.
Nah, they shit 3rd. I see some shit from the CDC on last update on January 7th. It says that the top, oh no, these are the niggas with the highest jump in ranking since last year.
Oh, okay. Niggas with the most improved. These are
the most worsened, nigga. The most worsened. The most worsened. Columbus, Georgia. Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah. San Francisco. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Baltimore, Maryland.
Atlanta, Georgia is not number 1.
In terms of total STD cases, the top 5 cities are Los Angeles, California, Chicago, Illinois, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hey.
Yeesh. Damn,
Yeah,
dog.
be careful out there. All my niggas in Philly.
They
I don't
said
even got
the
that many niggas in Philly.
get ready for this. This for all the chicks that marry into the army.
Ooh.
We also noticed that 3 of the top 10 cities are relatively small: Augusta, Georgia, Killeen, Texas, and Shreveport, Louisiana, but share one thing in common: they are home to relatively large military bases. According to the CDC, over 2.4 million combined STD cases were reported across the U.S. in 2018 alone. However, many STDs are asymptomatic, which means they have no obvious symptoms. And other STDs, such as HIV and syphilis, can be active inside your body before signs of the infection become apparent. Therefore, these statistics do not include the thousands of people who currently have an STD but do not know.
Ay,
Sheesh.
yay.
Especially with the fact that there's military bases. That should let you know that your military husband that married you at 22 and bought you a Dodge Charger
Dead.
probably cheating on you with Ping Pao from Singapore. Shout out to Ping Pao.
That's because I feel like maybe that has something to do because maybe they be out there overseas and shit.
Yeah, you seen
You see how Vietnam had niggas looking
dead presidents? Nigga, Chris Tucker came back itching
heroined out.
with AIDS.
Sheesh Louise. It's dangerous all over the place, y'all.
So recently Kanye was granted on tax exempt status, has a religious entity.
No, he was not.
You lying.
That's impossible. Kanye West was issued tax exempt
He
status
granted tax exempt status
as an entity.
religious entity. You think that was his goal this whole time?
Who passed that? California? Where does Kanye live? I don't even know where he lives.
I think he live in Calabasas.
Yeah, Calabasas.
He's a church or a mosque.
That boy played it smart.
I remember it was like the very first or second episode of the Cosby Show. And this is a quote from Bill Cosby. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, what, nigga? That's too dumb. That's too dumb for me to even talk about. Like,
Kanye West.
It was shocking when I read it too. I was
Congratulations.
just like, what?
Where's the money going? Because he sold that out. Yeah, have you heard the album? I didn't hear the album.
I'm not.
That's the new one. I ain't heard it later.
Didn't he drop one on like Christmas or some
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah,
Jesus
I didn't hear
is
that one.
Born or Jesus is something. Jesus is fucking Kanye. Kanye is
Last
wild
thing
for
I heard
that.
from this nigga, he was in Miami at Art Basel dressed like microwave, just like stovetop popcorn.
Dead, yeah. Looking like a Decepticon. I don't know. That's interesting.
Like, a nigga
I don't
looking
know
like mad
why-
gay aluminum foil. Like,
why they would do that? I don't know. He feels like he's spreading the word of God and he's trying to take the word of God all over the world.
I can't deal with this nigga's dumb shit any longer.
Good luck.
Word.
You know.
I'm not saying I want Iran to bomb all of Calabasas, but like if they got his house out of there, I just be like, oh shit, and keep moving. Like,
In addition to Kanye, I did not know niggas had walk-in fridges, bro.
Somebody has a walk-in fridge?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
with
Kim
Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian's fridge. She showed a picture of like
They
what
got
her
a
fridge looks
walk-in fridge,
It
bro.
looks like one of them
hold on for a
restaurants.
second. So you open the door and you walk into the fridge and you look left, right, and forward and you grab shit out the fridge.
Yeah, it's like, you know how a restaurant would have like a giant refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's like one of those where there's like fruit on this rack and it's like this on this rack. Canned goods over here. It's just big as fuck.
But they're like there's like milk and shit in there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an actual refrigerator.
It's,
Yeah, it's
like
their fridge.
outside you open, it's an actual fridge when you're looking at it from the outside.
So they got canned goods in the fridge?
Nah, I'm just saying, you know how like you would
like-
see the
like,
space, it would
okay.
have like canned goods over
Okay,
here. Like,
alright.
it's set up like that.
Yeah, that's mad unhygienic. Like,
It's big as fuck. I'm like, yo, is that in the house? Like, that's crazy.
They got a walk-in fridge. I'm like, I ain't never heard of such thing till now.
yo, you went to work today, right? You go to work. You got your ass in the New York City subway station. It's raining. You ain't got an umbrella. It's windy. So all the dirt is wet and hitting you. And now it's on you because it's wet.
Oh, that's gross.
You dumb thirsty. You've been in the train for an hour because it broke down. You get in the house. You open the fridge. You walk into the back of the fridge, get something to drink.
Shoes still on.
Shoes still on. Matter of fact, it's not even you. It's somebody you live with. Come in. Boom. Do that. You sitting in the house. What, nigga?
Yeah, I know you're not in the fridge. You ain't take a shower. Like,
I guess you're not fond of the. I don't like the walk-in fridge.
that's
Nigga,
an
what?
interesting concept.
I wash my hands like that every time I go in the fridge. Like, unless it's like I wash my hands and all I did was sit in the house.
Uh-huh.
Yo, what? You better not come in from outside and just go in the fridge.
That's bold. That's definitely bold.
Moving shit around.
Yo,
It gives you more
that's wild.
options if you think about it.
Yeah, which disease you want to die from?
Yeah, because like you need to walk. Then I gotta like walk into my shit to get my shit. Now I
And you
gotta
got
walk
kids, so your
Can't
dirty
get-
ass soccer practice kid runs in the house looking for Sunny D.
out. Gotta make sure the kid don't lock himself in the fucking fridge.
Sunny D in the back.
Dead baby in the front.
Glitter.
Jeez. Scandal. Like, damn.
You getting a walk-in fridge?
Like, yo, what the hell?
Because I ain't eating
I
at
wouldn't
your
mind
house.
if I can.
I'm tell you, I know I ain't eating at your crib.
Definitely.
I'm not eating at your
Get
house.
money, baby.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, what do
I
you guys
definitely
think
get a
about
walk-in fridge. Yeah, my next
Lori
apartment.
Harvey's latest exploits?
Oh, yeah, I heard she dating Future.
Yeah, she's on her 23rd birthday party. 23, by the way, which is crazy. She's getting a good body.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know if
that's,
she's
that's
having
the girl
sex with
Meek
these
Mill
men.
mentioned in the song, right?
Yeah.
That's funny because they were all in. They went on a trip together. She was apparently dating Diddy, correct?
Yeah, at one point.
Yeah, allegedly.
But
So her, Diddy, and Meek Mill and Future were all on a trip recently.
Yeah.
I seen that.
She's on the trip also with Future.
She's women's toxic role model. Like
yeah.
women praise her as like, yeah, we could do it to these niggas too. Women, y'all gotta let that go. Like
She's 23 though, so she's been with
20
Diddy.
what?
And it's her It was like her birthday this weekend, I guess. So it's like
She
she's
invited
in Jamaica.
all her exes.
I don't know about all.
Nah,
that.
I know
she
I know
never
she's
did
dating
I know
Future,
she's with Future right now. For right now, it's her and Future. Like
That's what's up. Yo,
good body count. Diddy's son, Future, Trey Songz.
I don't know if she fucked him, but look, yo, listen.
Yeah,
like,
word.
yo,
I would
ladies,
say
listen,
that.
like, I want y'all to know something. Like, y'all not built for this toxic shit. Like, okay, if Lori's the unicorn that's built for the toxic shit, y'all pumping her up. Yo, she did all of that. She with the nigga with 8 baby mamas and problems with them all. Like, you heard that new Future song? I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch. Yo, you heard 2020, man. Yeah, just started.
Dead.
Ride for your niggas, lie to your bitch. All right.
Straight up. So TMZ ran down on Steve Harvey and was asking him like,
Don't do that to Steve. Come on. Steve ain't got nothing to do with this.
I said, and he was like, and she was like,
they asked Steve Harvey like, yo, like, what do you think about like Lori Harvey out here with your name, like being in all these like rap relationships? And he was just like, kinda
What was
brushing
his
it off.
answer?
He was just like, I don't want to talk about that. And it's like, you don't want to talk, you don't have no comments. They just kept trying to push it.
I would have been like, yo, she's
laughed it
23 and move on.
purchase my book, Think Like a Man, out now everywhere. Like, Lori Harvey about to drop Move Like a Nigga. Y'all over here thinking like a man, you better move like a nigga. Drop the bag.
But she's out here living her best life. Shout out to her. Shout out to Steve Harvey and who she's on. Future. Shout out
Definitely
to Future.
keeping up the hot girl summer spirit going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't like the bias in like relationships where it's like if you're a good looking woman, it's like, yo, go date, like rich niggas want to date you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
feel like I look pretty all right. I ain't see no rich woman coming at me. Like, you feel me? I like things. Get me things. I like things. You feel me? This bitch want to split a sandwich. I don't want to have a sandwich.
Fucking dead. Damn, there was so much going on.
Y'all heard about Charlamagne? Y'all think Charlamagne DJ Envy gay?
Oh wait, he gave him the
After
butt
that
mold
shit
He gave him a
pulled,
mold of his ass.
and balls. His
And balls.
Yeah,
was
after
on
that
it.
last
And the
shit he
ass had a
pulled.
hole in it.
Yeah, and DJ Envy stuck
And it
his finger in it.
moves. He did. See, I didn't see that
Enough,
part.
enough,
Yeah,
I'm
enough,
just saying, like,
enough.
Are they gay? Probably not. But they
pushing the
are
envelope, man.
definitely
Somebody-
He's taking it too far now.
The
He's taking it too far.
masculine comfortability scope, I feel like, is being pushed to its outer limits.
I feel like that's past the.
you don't give me a mold of
It's
your
different.
ass and
See,
balls.
it's masculine comfortability, and then it's like white guys in college, and then it's gay. Like,
Yeah, they going around all the shows and shit, showing it around.
Hey,
oh,
man.
yeah?
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they had another interview that same day at another radio station.
these
And they
niggas on
brung it.
Yeah,
I heard it was heavy. So
That
And he brought it.
Pause.
And he brought it to his podcast too.
Because they like when they had it in the box, the nigga was like, "Yo, what is this? This is heavy as hell." And then it's butt cheeks, like, and it's his. I feel like the fact that it's his specifically makes it.
Who did you get to mold your
I
ass
was
and
saying
balls?
that.
Nah, he
Like
said,
you laid down and let somebody mold your ass and balls.
He said he said it's an
Yo, lay down.
he said he mentioned it. He was what you call it, since Envy was like, oh yeah, you're my favorite asshole. So like he used to mention it on air
Now
a
you
lot.
could take
And
my
one of
asshole with
the
you.
some doctor heard it and decided to make it for him.
Oh, okay.
That's how it came about.
Interesting. Well,
So he decided to donate
if
it.
anybody wants to
Y'all
make
niggas
a mold of their ass and balls, hit up Charlamagne. I don't think they're gay because like they're already like married with kids and shit. But that doesn't mean you can't be gay. But
Nigga, there was a whole thing in the early 2000s about niggas on the DL.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like they're not gay, but they're
taking
This
Joke-
don't
they
help
take-
the case of
yeah,
I'm not
like,
gay.
yeah.
Nah,
like,
they're
it
just taking
doesn't
a
help
joke too
at
far.
all,
They're taking a
like,
joke too far.
at all.
You know when a joke goes too far? When you're serious.
Yeah,
Niggas is gay.
yeah. That was mad weird.
Did y'all niggas watch Power? I know you ain't watch Power. Did you watch Power?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, it was a new
This
episode.
was not needed.
Trash, bro.
What happened? Whose episode was it?
Paz. That's
Ah.
Angela's
Angela's sister.
Oh, yeah, she was also making her way to the shit.
Yeah, but her backstory was enough of her wanting to kill Ghost because she felt like he killed her sister. That was enough. We didn't need
20 niggas said, yo, he didn't do it. The cop was like, yo, the evidence says that he didn't do it. Nah, yeah, yeah, it was him. Y'all don't know him. She acted like she was gonna shoot the nigga. Car go by. She got scared. Her son is like, I'm gonna do it. Cause now I can't go to college and grandpa can't go back in the nursing home.
Because Angela was paying for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was waiting for
I was about
Tommy
to say,
to
like,
take
what-
her top off. At
That was my
last minute.
favorite part of the episode.
What
She
was
went to
that?
this nigga Tommy's house, was like, hey, like, yeah, I remember at the funeral you told me like if I ever needed something. Nigga like, yeah. Yeah, like pulls out a gun. I need to kill James St. Patrick. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Mind you, it like he was on his way to go do that. Like, he's like, oh yeah, I can't do that. She's like, nah, like you don't understand. Like, this is the one thing I need. Da da da. Oh yeah, nah. I need you to kill the man that killed my sister. Nigga said, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. He's the nigga that killed the sister. That shit be crying.
You wanted to kill me?
He's oh yeah, nah. Like, yo, listen, like your sister wasn't innocent. She was in on this. Like, you gotta get out of here. Nah, people in the neighborhood talk. Like, I know what kind of man you are. I just need you to do this. Like, come on, please. Like, yo, get out of my house.
Oh, she killed his
or I'm
house.
calling the cops. Like, but Ghost is really dead because they had niggas cashing in his will and this shit. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, so I guess this is really it.
yeah, the Democratic Party pulled up on the cops. They exhuming bodies. Democrat, yo, close this shit, bro. Niggas like, yeah, Ghost is dead, but you know, like, yo, wrap this shit up.
oh shit.
The head of the Eastern District, like, oh, I'm not doing shit. Listen, man, the call's coming through. You gonna get fired. Oh, that's them right there. I'll leave you to it.
Beast.
You see them taking this nigga sign off the wall. This bitch in there, like, yeah, like, nigga, Ghost left her in the will too.
Oh wow.
Left her a lot of money. Nigga was like, yeah, like Angela died and he left.
He shook my shit on one of his money. You better
The
take that
sister?
shit. You know
Yeah,
you need
he
it.
left the sister money.
Yeah.
Because when Angela died, he went and like edited the will and was like, nah, leave all the money I would have left to her.
And so her problem solved.
Basically.
Story arc over.
Yeah,
stole-
she was about to not take the money.
Yeah.
And then Tasha pulls up. He left Angela the money. Oh, da da da. I hate this nigga. Da da da. It was like, nah, he left me the money. Oh, girl, you should take the money. You should take the money because you need the money. So she
Okay.
got the money.
Okay.
And then she's like, nah, he killed Angela. It's Tasha's. Yo, Tasha keeps
He
snitching.
there.
She's like, it wasn't him. Like, I'm telling you, it wasn't him.
She
Nah, it was
snitched.
him. It was Tommy. Ghost loved Angela more than any of us. You know,
Yeah.
Tommy wanted to hurt him. That was the best way to hurt him. Tommy killed her. I bet you when I got the money, told her son to go home. She pulled back up the Tommy crib with the gun. Mind you, you just told this nigga, everybody in the neighborhood knows you kill niggas and shit. She banging on this nigga door, gun out. Tommy, open this door. Door's unlocked. Go in there, crib empty.
Oh, moved.
Go on. Neighborhood, Tommy!
Taco.
like, yo, this shit was mad corny. Like her son running to the club. This nigga like 19. He ain't built like that. Like, he took our life. We gotta kill him to get our life back. No, you're still gonna be poor, my nigga.
Take the money and shut up.
Yeah, that episode was not needed, but I guess they wanted to prolong the shit.
Each of these stories, I guess, is supposed to be closing out these character arcs.
Yeah, to figure out who shot Ghost. We already knew it wasn't her from the last episode. We seen her in the fucking precinct. Like,
so I guess Ghost's episode was that closeout episode, like before this.
Yeah,
was
when I'm having the best day ever. Everybody suck my dick, kiss my ass.
I won everything.
Yeah, and get killed because everybody keeps saying like, you can't beat him. He doesn't lose. Everybody watching this nigga dead on the news like, we finally beat this nigga. He finally lost.
Wow.
Listen, man.
Damn, sounds exciting.
You know who I think killed Ghost? The off-duty cop, the one that got laid off.
Oh, Sax?
Nah.
I don't know, man.
It's got to be somebody.
Because I can't think of
like, oh.
I feel like it's none of them niggas. I feel like everybody that's a suspect is not one of them niggas. It's probably fucking Ramona or some stupid shit. They're gonna end. If he dead, yo, this shit is already ending corny as fuck. Like, I take back everything I said about them niggas needing to win awards. Like, Ghost and Tommy still need to get some shit. But
I don't know how I feel about the way they're like handling how Ghost died. It was like, all right, he died, and it's like, all right, let's play everybody's story so that you could get like a little bit of
who did
that last day was like for that character. Because it's like you're not gonna get I guess that was your closeout to Ghost was right there. Like unless the flashback with the person who finally kills him, he's gonna get a monologue where he get to say shit before he dies.
Nah, we seen him get shot. There was no conversation.
Oh wow, it was just like he turned around like, oh, it's you.
Yeah, bow.
Oh damn, I had it all. Big rich town.
You've been working out every day and you can't survive 1 2-story fall. Wasn't even nothing under you. Come on.
No, but damn, that's crazy. I feel like Tommy did it. I'm gonna just say Tommy.
The way he cleaned up his crib and left.
It has to be Tommy. Who else would who would you be satisfied with
Quick
killing
question.
Ghost?
What's this other son Tommy's mother was talking about?
Tommy.
She said my other son. I never met any other son of hers.
Ghost is her other son.
She's talking about Ghost?
She was at the office because she's in the will. When his father died, he lived with Tommy, like from 13 and up. Like he was living with Tommy. So Kate considers him her other son.
Oh, that's what she was, because actually I had me confused for a
I
second.
can't wait to tell my other son. I'm about to go tell Tommy, like, yo, nigga left me mad, Brad. Like, that's what's up, though. Everybody acting like my son Ghost the asshole. He taking care of everybody. Tasha had something in the will. She in the office. I don't know what she got, but she was at the will office. Like, fucking the girl I love, she died. I made sure her family was good. I made sure the woman that took me in when my dad died was good. Like, you feel me? Tommy probably in there somewhere. Listen, man, Ghost is all right, man. R.I.P. my man, James St. Patrick, man.
I want to know who y'all feel like killed him.
I don't even care no more. I'm honestly watching because I already invested time. This is the equivalent to me watching Bleach. Like,
honestly, I feel like it's just, I don't know. It's the way they did it. It was weird.
It's also like, you know who didn't do it by whose episode comes on first. What's it like? 3 episodes left or 4? Some stupid shit.
I believe it should be. They said total of 5, so it'd be like 3 left. Yeah, 3 left.
Are you guys ready for like the Tyreek story?
I didn't give a fuck about the pod. They talking in Spanish half the time. I'm like, it's a fucking novella. It's 1 a.m. I don't give a fuck about you and Titi and fucking Abuelito and all of this stupid shit. Like I don't care. They didn't tell the grandfather Angela died. He keep thinking the other daughter Angela, which is mad disrespectful as the oldest child.
Beast.
Like, they told the nigga Angela died. The nigga had an anxiety attack. She go to the hospital. Like, I tried to kill Jamie. Oh, pause. When did you get here? What? That shit was trash. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, nah, that's wrong.
Any last thing?
Let's see.
To wrap it up.
That Shaggy and Rihanna shit?
Well, but she tried to get him to audition for her album. So Rihanna goes, everybody's waiting for that R9 album she's supposed to be dropping. It's supposed to be dance hall influenced or themed. So she's been reaching out to a lot of dance hall artists. So she hits up Shaggy. Was like, yo, we want you for the album. Or I guess her people hit up Shaggy. It's like, yo, we want you for the album, but we just gotta do this small little audition real quick. Let us know that you're still on the dance hall wave. and then we'll get you on the album. Shaggy felt like, come on, I won Grammys and shit. You don't,
Nigga,
I
I'm
don't
Shaggy.
Yeah, like dancehall and Shaggy, like.
I have a hit song and I only have 12 bars on it, nigga. I only said 10 sentences and it wasn't me. I thought Shaggy was the other dude when I was a little kid. Shit threw me off when I heard Mr. Boombastic.
You feel me? This nigga got an album with Sting. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think she should have just. Maybe this wasn't even Rihanna. Maybe this was
it
a
definitely
label.
her people. Like
her
it wasn't
people,
her person.
But I think they should have just paid whoever they thought would be best for the song.
Mm-hmm.
Just paid them off and pick the best verse and put it out. Because you can't go up to people that are like certified and again trying to tell them to come.
Yeah, I don't know what they thought. Who they
Audition
thought
for your
Shaggy
movie.
was, but you know he's a pretty big deal. So that was
Yeah,
weird.
it's not like I'm an actor. I got to audition for the position. It's just like a nigga.
Yeah, OD. Rihanna, we want to see the album. Get Shaggy on it. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Real quick, Lil Bootsy got in trouble for wearing the Kappa's letters.
Mm-hmm.
They was on his ass, boy. All them old school Kappas beating their kings in their video, getting tight.
Yeah, you seen a video of one of the Kappa teaching him how to do the dance?
Yo, hold the mirror up on the line. Hold it. Yeah, hold it, nigga. It's my turn.
Said, teach me how to do it, dog.
That was,
So
How do y'all feel about that being that like?
I feel like it didn't
giant
need to be that big of
organization?
a deal. You know, it's fucking Lil Boosie. Like, you know for a fact
Yeah,
he's
but
not
you
a
know-
real Kappa.
but you know, Buck, you let one motherfucker away with it.
True.
Niggas
True.
start getting comfortable.
True. I don't want niggas thinking
Yeah.
that they can do that because Lil Boosie did it.
So
You're
let
right.
me ask y'all. Okay, this is. Oh, I should have wrote this down. This is good because we got two Greek niggas here, right? All right. I just want to clarify because I've talked to some other
I
people.
won't be like Rory.
Y'all
Rory-
fully under the realization that you guys are not actually racially Greek, right?
Yeah.
All right, because some niggas in Greek organizations really think they're Greek. I just want y'all to know
Oh,
that.
yeah, nah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's y'all stance on? Well, what's y'all stance against it? Because y'all had like a process of getting into the organization.
Yeah, just like if
Yeah.
you're not part of it, like stay away from it.
All right. So how do you
If
feel
you want to
about
be part of it, join it.
people wearing like attire from like historically black colleges?
Well, regarding your first question,
Mm.
yeah, it's the process that most people feel like they was like, oh yeah, like you didn't do any of the shit you had to do to get the letters. Like I wouldn't want to see like my letters being worn by somebody who didn't do the process. Like it's kind of like cheating in my eyes. But against it in terms of colleges, nah, that's cool. You wear any historically black college you want, even if you didn't go. I feel like that's weird if you didn't go to the college and you're like trying to rep it. That's
No,
weird.
like that was like a thing in the 90s. Like niggas throwing a Tuskegee sweater. Or like
I mean,
a
yeah, I
Morehouse
feel
shirt.
it. I fuck with it. I think that's weird
Mm.
that like you would rep a college you didn't go to, but like I don't think that that's a bad idea for historically black colleges. Like I would wear some shit like that. I think it's weird. Like it's like I didn't.
Yeah,
go.
because I think it's the same. Well, for me, like I'm not in an organization, but I think that would be the same thing as far as like a Divine Nine fraternity is like, all right, well, like, because you know, like when you start your organization,
Nah,
like
OD.
you have your hopes of like how big it's gonna be. Like you don't necessarily know how big it's gonna be or whatever. Where it's like, all right, like I'm wearing it, but it's like doesn't necessarily mean I went to Morehouse. It could just be like, oh, I also agree with like the things this shit stands for. Like,
No, it did. I thought they handled it very interestingly with the attacks.
yeah, I think that is like niggas ain't take it seriously, but I
Mhm.
think that is like for the people that did pay attention to it, that's like not black or like school heads and shit is gonna pay attention to that, and that's gonna have a negative effect on like niggas' relations with their school and shit. Because with the whole hazing shit, like how now everything is like pledging in general is like hazing now. Like
Yeah.
don't make niggas work out, like anything can happen, shit like that. Where it's like, all right, like y'all response to somebody wearing your school colors, like you behaved as like an actual gang, but you dislike when people refer to y'all as a gang. Where like Rory was like, yeah, you know, like I advise people to not do that because like harm will come to them. So
What?
it's like, yeah, so it's like you're telling me that across the nation there are people in the organization that got, you know, certain like principles and like
Yeah.
ways they represent themselves and for like black excellence and shit like that. And me, a person putting on a hoodie makes you people here who was supposed to represent an entire organization think, oh, you didn't earn these colors, we about to stomp you out. It's some wild shit. Like
that's some wild shit. One, you don't know how that person got that. That person could have got that shit at like a yard sale or Salvation Army or some shit.
That's what niggas was saying was like a lot of times like people pass and like their family might just keep their clothes
right.
or like
and it's
whatever.
Just like I've seen or heard cases like of where people might see someone with their letters. They'll ask them like, "Yo, did you join?" They'll be like, "No." And they'll be like, "Oh," they'll offer to either buy it off of them. I know most people will usually be like, "Oh, I'll buy that off you right now."
Yeah,
like,
I definitely had to buy one of my letters back.
just like, "Yo, I'll buy that off." Because so like
my stepmother took it to
see shit like that happens.
One of those Goodwill.
Shit like that happens.
And one of my friends saw it. That's not even Greek. It was like, yo, like Omar, I think this is your letters. I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Had your name on it?
Yeah, he had sent me the picture. I'm like, oh, now I gotta go get that. Like I ran to that Goodwill so fast and had to buy my letters back. Like.
It's that real. So I get the passion. I definitely get the passion.
I think that's the wild part of it because it's like, and you doing that, like telling niggas their life is in danger or like it's a physical threat.
It's like at that point he was wrong for saying that, but
no, because people are going to respond like that.
Yeah, don't put it past that.
But that's more so like I can understand
him
that
saying
it
wasn't like I'm about to do it. It's just like yo, I'm warning y'all, and like that's an issue because y'all operating like a street gang.
Mm-hmm.
But when y'all trying to get on like new campuses or like you at these predominantly white institutions and they treating y'all and like maneuvering like, oh yeah, we don't necessarily want y'all recognized and things like that, you're not helping the case. Like I need niggas to understand this when they pull a race card on niggas. Like you beating up niggas for when everybody's not aware of what y'all are. Most people learn about organizations when they go to college.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Or if they got people in college, like, you know, niggas don't necessarily think it's like, oh shit, it's more so like how people wear historically black college letters and shit. So like you behaving like y'all really setting yourself up for like other issues. Like
yeah, I feel like more people might end up trying to wear your letters if you're trying to threaten them not to than it would be on some like, yo,
you got niggas trying to go viral and shit like that.
Yeah, it's more like here's why we feel like niggas shouldn't just be wearing our shit.
Because like
we approach Bootsy
almost
like
every
that because
Greek,
it was like this.
Every Greek bar, because they knew nigga, you ain't about to argue with a nigga with a murder charge.
But
like,
niggas was saying like in terms of Bootsy, it's like, yo, if y'all always doing the shimmy to wipe me down, then it's like, well, damn, why would you be mad surprised? Like that little Bootsy went over the Gap and shit. Like if he thinks it's cool, like because that's their song when they stroll to this shit.
At the same time, Buck, we do have merch that the public could wear and represent us, and that they don't necessarily have to wear.
But you would have to know that.
Letters.
But you would have to know that.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm just saying in terms of like Bootsy wanting the credit for them using their stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a learning opportunity for him on both sides as well.
I mean, what he ended up doing was pretty cool. Like he wound up like I don't know, maybe there was like after he had a few talks with a few of the older alumni or the people who were in charge of that organization. He was like he wound up doing like a challenge or a competition via social media where he reached out to Greek organizations. He wants them to do like a stroll video to like wipe me down or whatever, send it in. He'll pick like 6 or so winners. Out of the 6, one of them will be able to perform with him at his next performance. I think at whatever festival he hosts or he throws, they'll be able to come and do that. They'll get like $6,000. The other people, I guess he'll just bring to the festival. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like he trying to like, you feel me? It wasn't no situation. It didn't blow up to the point where it's like Bootsy versus Kappas. It's more like, they tried to checked a little too hard, you feel me?
And was looking crazy.
And then it was just like, all right, well, let's get this right. And then, all right, let me do this on some, I didn't know, but I'm not on some like, yo, fuck the Kappas because they tried to violate. Like,
I mean, I understand.
Let me do something for the Kappas.
Yeah, I feel like the board of the org wouldn't necessarily react like that, but every org has loose ends.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's the thing. I seen somebody saying was like, yo, the way every Kappa in America felt the need to chime in, like, I should chime in like that when niggas in organizations get accused of rape on y'all campuses and shit like that. Because niggas don't talk up about that shit.
I mean, that's horrible.
When that happened, a lot of org, they literally just kind of like, they'll disown you at that point.
Honestly.
Yeah, but like
for you to go quietly.
Yeah, but see, quietly, so like they say face. Like,
yeah,
if y'all publicly have out, oh, this is not what we stand for. Like, Me telling you to quietly, that's like, you do some illegal shit and niggas come to you, yo, I'm gonna give you till like the end of the week to resign from your
I'm
job.
saying they still make the person go away quietly, but in public they will pump that this is what we stand for. Like they do both.
Nah, but a lot of schools don't do that because like
that's a school. I'm talking about like the org itself.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
The org should definitely do that.
No, that's
school
on, like,
doesn't even want to
grand
pump it
level.
at all.
If you have a girl on your campus, she's like, oh, I went to this frat party, niggas in this frat raped me. Niggas in that frat is not all voicing out, yo, we need to like, strengthen our intake process and shit like that so things like this don't happen. They're more so like, nah, or they know and not saying nothing. So it's like, if I go to Clark and I'm a Kappa and somebody in California who's a Kappa is accused of raping somebody on their campus, oh yeah, we all need to be speaking about this. We all need to be doing awareness shit on our campus. The same way everybody had an opinion now where it's like, y'all not, it's a celebrity, so everybody wants to be vocal to be famous on the internet. Where it's like, y'all niggas ain't all about to go to Lil Boosie's house and like, take that shit off.
Yeah.
See,
so it's like, you got to speak up on like those issues, not just who it is.
Voicing, as far as the org voicing their opinion based on things that as far as like making their org better to move forward, a lot of the time when shit like that happen on campus, the school shuts them up and be like, yo, you guys are suspended right away without even doing any investigation from jump. Just you have to suspend it off guard. And also, if you guys speak anything about this moving forward, let us deal with it. Y'all may not even have a chance of coming back.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen.
Definitely seen orgs get into trouble like that.
Okay, so now look,
and the school just shuts them up.
Yeah, that shit
and
is swift.
if that's happening at the chapter at your school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically, school is like, yo, listen, because you'll have people in the organization trying to like smear Shorty's reputation, or it's like, oh yeah, no, we have to conduct an investigation or whatever. All right, so now, cool, like whatever region you in, you still got a pole mark that you got to talk to, who talks to niggas over here, and over here. So niggas in the circle know what's going on because y'all go to Canton and y'all know what's going on with chapters at other schools, correct? So like you been in those other schools, like you don't necessarily have to say something specifically if there's an investigation going on, but you can talk to everybody else and be like, yo, let it be known, yo, on a national level, like, boom, vaguely, yo, there's a lot of things going on at college campuses as far as like teen drinking, rape accusations, things like that. This organization does not stand for shit like that, and niggas pull up to schools like, yo, listen, like, yeah, we running a tight ship, like whatever the fuck is going on here, like that's not how we get down. Things like that, as opposed to it being like strictly silent.
I'm telling you, schools don't want to hear it. I'm saying this from experience.
Also,
right.
Schools
But what
don't
I'm
wanna
saying
hear
is,
it.
if it happens at your school and
like,
your school is
if they're
saying
Divine
don't
Nine,
talk
then they're most
because
likely going to be trying to cover their
if your
image.
school is saying don't talk because we're doing an investigation, that makes perfect sense. They're doing a police investigation. Outside of the chapter at your school, you have a pole mark. That's the nigga who's in charge of your region, right? Cool. He's in communication with niggas in charge of other regions. Other people will know about it. It's like, okay, us as an organization, this is not what we stand for. Although we cannot specifically speak on this right here, like we need to let niggas know in our organization and other chapters and shit, yo, these are things that happen at school campuses. Everybody in college doesn't drink. The school still goes out about going out safely. You get what I'm saying? Because shit can happen at other schools and we don't want to fall under that umbrella if this happens here. Then you could be like, yo, listen, like this organization does not stand for this, and this. Like, if this is some shit you on, you can't be here no more. Like, you get what I'm saying? As opposed to like shit happens. If that school hushes it on a grand scale, niggas don't be speaking about the negative shit for their chapter because they want to save face. Now,
so you mean like the conversation people
right, because how he was saying about saving face is like that shouldn't supersede like what's going on. Because when like you look at politics and shit like that, this is shit people do and we got a problem with it. We can't do shit, niggas got a problem with it. If this organization was founded by, these 10 black niggas was like, yo, listen, like, yo, we about integrity, honor, this, and this. All right, now you got somebody in your organization compromising integrity, honor, this, and this, and your plan is like, we just not gonna talk about it, and only the niggas at this school is gonna know that we on some fuck shit because we got an image to uphold in the community. And it's like, it's better to be transparent and be like, yo, listen, like, this is something that happened in our organization. This is not what we stand for. We're handling this. Like, a lot of people that go to college end up being victims of like rapes. Like, And a lot of times, not just even black organizations, like shit happens to organizations. And you'll tell other people in the organization some shit happens, and it's kind of like police. It's like a wall of silence, like, oh, nah, like, yeah, we're not talking about that. We want to save face. So like when the comment was made, it was like, oh, nah, I get that, because I know firsthand shit that's happened at my school regarding like certain fraternities and shit. And other niggas in the fraternity is acting like that's okay behavior. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, whether it's an investigation underway or not, because everything ain't reported. So if a chick come to you like, yo, listen, like, I went to one of y'all parties, I think I was raped by a brother or whatever, and all y'all niggas acting like nothing happened, but the whole school is like, yeah, you heard, you know, Sheila got raped at the so-and-so party. That look crazy. That's a lot of people's experience. That's why they're saying like, oh, the outrage y'all got for a nigga who's never been to college and might not be hip to this Greek culture shit, wearing y'all sweater, and now everybody's vocal about what the org stands for. Y'all need to maintain that when it's serious matters going on.
It's nasty work.
Because as a black man, you're supposed to be protecting the black woman. So if some shit happens, niggas be quiet. Because a lot of niggas don't join organizations for what the honors and principles of your organization are. It's a lot of niggas that just want to be cool on campus. You get what I'm saying? And those the niggas doing shit like that. But that's why I was doubling back to like, niggas is moving like gangs and shit. Like that's...
I definitely understand what you're saying. And it's more of like the conversation you are having private, make it public as well. Because they do press those brothers in meetings, and also
right.
And also even when they speak to all the chapters, they make sure when they're having their new member education process, as far as like inviting people to come see what they're about, they do talk about it. It's not on the public,
and that's the thing, because it's like if you go to the police and be like, such and such a crime happened to me, you want to be aware of what's going on as far as the investigation and shit. Because then it's just like, oh, y'all not doing nothing. Like, nobody's taking action on this. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what niggas is saying, like, needs to happen. Like,
yeah. That's more so with Divine Nines as well. Like, if the board tells that chapter to do something or behave a certain type of way or excommunicate the brother or don't, like, give any public statements, then it's like, oh, yeah, that chapter's not going to be vocal. That chapter's not going to be active.
Yeah, and that's what, like, people who are not in it is like, all right, like, you feel me? We're not police. So when shit happens, we have questions as far as like, yo, what's going on? Like, why you're not saying nothing? So-and-so was murdered, this, and that was happening. And then we get upset that there's not that visibility. So in organizations where there's people of like black people in it, niggas got to move the same way, because then you have people with these experiences happening. And it's like, all right, that's a traumatic experience. You never got any resolution from that, because it's just like, yo, like this happened to me. I brought it up and ain't nobody say nothing. Niggas still having parties. Shit's happening to other women and things like that. Niggas ain't saying nothing. Yo, famous person wears your sweater. Yo, we not standing for this. And that's when it looks crazy. Like,
and, you know, with all the Haitian shit happening too, and niggas dying during the process, like, you know, organizations already got a scrutiny on them.
I also think that's a reason a lot of people go super hard for their organization.
The thing as far as like something happens, somebody can report it to one of the org members as well. Some people take this org shit to like, you know, like this is family. So like,
right.
And anything you bring up to the school, y'all getting shut down.
Oh yeah, that's big fact.
Y'all getting shut down no matter what. So it's kind of like, do I could speak to the brother and press him about it.
You feel me? Because even if it's not,
I go tell the cops?
Even if it's not at y'all event, like if somebody's in your organization, right? You turn on the news, somebody that's in your organization committed a murder. Like the school's not shutting down your chapter unless it took place at the school and things like that. Where it's like, all right, yo, you happen to get into a situation with somebody from this organization. I can't cover for you just because you're in this organization, because if it was another organization and somebody in your family, you wouldn't have the same energy. Like your sister can't come to you, your Oma was raped by niggas in this frat and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. You're not going to tell your sister like, yo, listen, like, you know, they move as a family. It's a frat. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I know what you're saying. I'm speaking in response to like, as like somebody that's not in the organization, when things like this happen, that affect
it looks bad. It looks bad.
Yeah, it looks fucking bad. Crazy. That's why it's like, oh yeah, niggas y'all gotta do something. You threatening niggas, like, that looks crazy. Every Greek barbecue I went to in Riverbank has ended in, like, niggas fighting or getting jumped in. This is mostly, like, Divine Nine shit as well, which is, like,
Yeah, those are the
That's why
niggas
it
who feel
looks
like they're
crazy,
more than
like-
obligated to uphold their
Yeah,
reputation.
and because
These
y'all
be
the
facts
most
you see fighting
famous
all the time.
ones, you get what I'm saying? Like niggas might not want y'all org out of school because it's like, oh well, we know black org, like, oh yeah, y'all hazing niggas dying, people in the hospital, shit like this. So it's like that shit, like that lack of transparency in certain aspects hinders other people.
I just hate that as a Greek member, once one of your members do something, it falls on everybody.
Oh
in the
yeah, that's a
org.
big fact. That's
I
how the org
fucking-
works,
I fucking
though.
hate that.
That's
how it
it
works.
I fucking now I'm saying like regular families, like if one of the Jackson member does something, that doesn't fall on the entire Jackson family. That
Yeah.
falls on that one person.
Yeah,
But when it comes to Greek, it's totally
It
different.
depends how
because y'all
people-
moving as an entity,
But it
as an
depends how
org.
people know your family. Because it's like if the Jacksons all live in building 3, everybody in the neighborhood know, oh, they go to Jacksons over there. You know, you heard one of the Jacksons went over there and robbed somebody that look crazy as y'all because we know y'all as a unit as opposed to like, oh, you got Jacksons here, where niggas might not necessarily know y'all as a unit. Unfortunately, niggas know y'all as a unit. And, you know, like I said, niggas into your shit for like different reasons and circumstances or whatever. So, I don't know. Niggas got to up that. I think niggas got to get rid of that whole certain like attitude they have as far as like, you know, that they're changing like intake processes like to applications and shit. It's like, you know, niggas got that super extra passion because they were hazed or like went through a pledging process.
Yeah. People that went through the process most definitely want to do it to other people.
Yeah, I got to get rid of that, like, cause y'all making niggas look crazy out here.
Nah, that
You know?
shit
But
is wild.
we're way over time. This is episode 68.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Stop doing weird shit out there. Black people in college, white people in college, y'all also stop doing things weird. I'm more so focused on my community though. So black people, I need y'all to get y'all shit together. Like,
Yeah.
You feel me?
All right, Buck,
All right.
you got any last thing to say?
Nah, Little Boosie ended that on a positive note.
Word.
Yeah,
Shout out
that's
to
a
Boosie.
fact.
He did a competition. He's doing his part. I guess they're working together. You know,
Mhm.
accountability matters, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we out of here.
Word.
All right.
Turn up.